going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back today on a Wednesday. I've got a quick video today just going to show off a few cards that I got in off of Blowout and Sportlots. Nothing too high value or too big value, but big in terms of the actual card size. Yeah, I've got that for you today, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Just some basic stuff, really, some things to fill in. Like this is the Black Ultra Rare from 2009 Upper Deck and the Star Quests. I've got a few like numbered cards here, like this limited base, gold foil league leaders. So most of these cards I would say are going to be parallels to stuff that I already have, with the exception of a couple of these coming up here. These Topps Fire cards I don't have any of this year. Love these. These are both of the gold minteds. It's probably my favorite parallel, right up there with the blue chip. I can't really pick between the two. I love both of them. I'm a big fan of Topps Fire. More moments and milestones. I'm starting to crack down on locating the 2007 ones because they are fairly affordable. They're actually a little bit more affordable than the 2008, which I don't quite understand because I actually like those more than I like these. But I did get quite a few in the 2008s, which that is coming along quite well. Some higher end base here. I've got Museum and triple threads from recent years, so always nice to get those types of cards. Then just a few more parallels that are a little bit older now. Not too old, but you know, compared to everything else. And then I got two larger cards. I had a little bit of a brain freeze there. They are in this gigantic sleeve, so let me pull it out. This first one is a box topper from Gypsy Queen 2017. This is the Glassworks, and these are pretty sweet. I'm really not a fan of box looter cards or box toppers, whatever your preferred term is. What are your guys' thoughts on them down below? Because I'm very curious to see if there's people out there who really enjoy them, because I have yet to find someone who's like a big box topper fan. To me, just like the big cards, I don't know why, but I just kind of find it a little bit of a nuisance. Like if I wanted a photograph, I'd buy a photograph. But these two I got today really caught my eye. So I don't normally go after a lot of oversized cards, but I make exceptions. I'm very vanilla with my very much so standard size cards or die cuts that equate to standard size, but you cannot deny these Glassworks from 2017 are beautiful, shiny cards. And then I love this set. So I actually just opened up, I don't have the card that I pulled, but I opened up a box of Ginter not too long ago, 2011 Ginter that was, just as a nostalgia thing. They had them really cheap at one of the LCSs I go to. And they have some of these right here. So it's the 2011 Ginter. This is baseball highlights from the year prior. So you got Roy Halladay's postseason no-hitter, the Dallas Braden perfect game. Let's see here. I think A-Rod's 600th home run is one of them. And then the Cardinals, I'm not really sure what theirs is on there. But the one that I got, of course, is one of the more infamous moments in Tiger history of the decade. Now that this decade of baseball has wrapped up for the Tigers, I would say this is going to be one of the most memorable moments, if not the most memorable, unfortunately for the wrong reasons. So if you don't know the story, June 2nd, 2010, Armando Galarraga, starting pitcher for the Tigers, really good young starter, has retired the first 26 batters against the Cleveland Indians in a home game. 27th batter is Jason Donald. He hits a ground ball to first base. Cabrera fields it, flips to Galarraga. Galarraga covers the bag, and Donald is ruled safe by first base umpire Jim Joyce. They go to replay, and it shows that Donald was out by probably a good step to a step and a half. There's no replay in baseball at this time, so therefore Galarraga loses what should have been a perfect game. He goes on to retire the next batter, and disappointment ensues across the city of Detroit. Galarraga and Joyce shook hands the next day. It was a really good act of sportsmanship, but Galarraga really didn't pan out after that. I believe he was out of Detroit in the next year after he struggled. But it's just a very disappointing moment. I remember watching it live and being just dumbfounded that Jason Donald was called safe. So it shows most of the characters in that little story there. Galarraga and Donald, of course, and then Cabrera is the last one. So because it has Cabrera on it, it will count towards my collection. So that'll do it. I'll put up my count here in a moment to show you what I'm at, because I'm actually about to count these up right now and figure it out, because I don't know right now. One more quick thing before I go today. If I know that I've been talking about sending out some care packages to some of you. If I'm a little bit slow in that, just bear with me a little bit. I had to make a trip to the doctor's office today and have some tests done for a condition that I'm suspected to have. It's nothing contagious, don't worry. You're not going to get sick from touching the cards that I touched. But it is kind of inhibiting my mobility at the moment. So we just are kind of waiting and seeing, and I'm taking some medicine now to hopefully resolve whatever it may be. But if you're waiting on something from me, or if I said I'm going to get something to you, I really apologize if it takes a little bit extra time, but you're just going to have to understand, I guess, that I've got some stuff going on at the moment. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching today. Let me know what you think about box toppers down below. Very curious to hear the opinions of everybody else. And I'll be sure to see you next time. Until then, have a good one.